What's going on, everybody? Hope you're all having a fantastic day today. Now, I do want to start off and say thank you to each and every one of you guys who tuned into the stream yesterday, hanging out, checking out the brand new Battlefield 2042 Season 1 gameplay reveal. Just to let you guys know, today we're going to be doing the exact same thing with Modern Warfare 2. Yes, there's going to be a gameplay reveal for that game as well, starting around 1 p.m. Eastern Time. So I'm going to go ahead and start up the stream over on Twitch, which the link to that is down in the description, around 12 to 12:30 p.m. Eastern Time to give you guys enough time to, load into the stream so we can all watch it together as a group when it goes live and in action. So if you guys want to be a part of that whole situation, like I said, go down the link in the description. It'll take you straight over to my Twitch channel. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, now as promised, I was going to go ahead and check out the gameplay reveal with you guys and make a video for today with my personal opinions. And as we all already know, I'm pretty positive you guys didn't even need to listen to this video to know my opinion on what's going on with Season 1 in Battlefield 2042. But I said in yesterday's video that this moment right here is extremely crucial for the success of Battlefield 2042. If Season 1 flops, then the whole game is going to flop along with it, because nobody, and I mean nobody, is going to wait any longer than this specific date. They already made us wait not even, I think it's 8 months total extra to get this content into the game. This is a very crucial moment. And I'm sad to say, well, maybe I'm not even sad, this should be a reality check for DICE and all the employees over there working on this game. But I'm sad to say that Season 1 is not going to be enough to bring anybody into the game. And I would not suggest to a single soul to purchase this game for a full $6 price tag, even after getting all the content within Season 1. I do want to make it very clear before I dig into the deep details on why I hate it so much and, my concerns with the future of this game. But I want to make it very clear that I can see the work the developers are putting into this game. Trust me, I'm not going to completely bash you down, even though it's going to seem like it in this video, but, I like to roast. We have a good time over here, If you get butthurt over, salty opinions, then I don't know what to tell you. I mean, my whole life, just being in all types of different friends groups, not even just one friends group, every friends group, you always roast one another. It's just a simple way of life. And it's a video game, we roast one another. It's whatever. If you get butthurt over that, I don't know what to say. But I do want to show some respect to the developers, because I can see that they're trying to put something out there and they're trying to fix the game to make it a better experience. I understand all the OGs are gone, and I understand it's a bunch of new talent trying to work on this game, especially trying to learn one of the hardest engines out there when it comes to any FPS game. It's not an easy task. So to see the progress that they have made, for all the, like I said, the new developers, I'm pretty proud of you guys. Coming in with no, background experience in Battlefield, no help from OGs, and dealing with extremely stuck-up, stubborn managers. You guys are doing pretty darn good for what you guys are putting forth. But even though I can respect that, I still have to say it doesn't protect how bad this update truly was when it comes to content. The new map, which I believe the name is Exposure, correct me if I'm wrong, is actually extremely good looking. Not only does the flow look phenomenal, which was a major aspect that I was worried about, as we saw throughout all of the base maps in this game, they were completely butchered, but it seemed like every last second of the time, these 8 months that they had of extra time to make content to put into the game, they just invested all into revamping this map to make sure it worked properly. I guarantee this map did not play this way when they were going to initially launch it. Thank God for our feedback. Thank you, everybody who, voiced their opinions. Just imagine if we all just shut up about this. Imagine if nobody said anything about Battlefield 2042, where we would be current date. Could you imagine? My God. But yes, the map plays good. It almost has like Operation Locker vibes when you're inside the laboratory. And outskirts, it doesn't look too shabby. I was worried it's going to be nothing but open, spaces and nothing but, long landscape. No, it looks pretty darn solid for infantry gameplay and vehicle gameplay as well. And that's very crucial when it comes to Battlefield. I know I say I'm an infantry player, but Battlefield involves vehicles as well. It always has, and it always will. So you have to make sure you find a perfect balance in maps to allow both of them to enjoy the experience. And this does exactly that. But even though it's a good map, doesn't make up for the lack of content within this update. If this came out within the first or second month, maybe even after a few months after the launch of Battlefield 2042, this might actually be partially accepted by the community. A singular map and, a couple of weapons, which, oh boy, wait till we get to talk about that. But regardless, this might have been a good update. But no, it wasn't 2 months after launch. This was 8 months after the launch of the game. I 110% expect, if you're going to extend it by that much time, I totally expect you to fill up the update with more content. You made us wait, so guess what? All that extended time should be completely filled up with more content, but it wasn't. All of it went into developing this map, which I'm assuming they had to go ahead and revamp, and all of the, other maps that they're revamping, the base maps, aren't even going to be coming in the early season. They're going to be coming in, what? I believe Kaleidoscope is August, and then Renewal, or I forget which map it was, is going to be remade in Season 2, and it's not going to be in the beginning of Season 2, you best believe that. It's going to be probably near the end of Season 2. This is bad, ladies and gentlemen. This is bad. And like I said, let's move over to the weapon sides of things. We have a VSS, or the AS Val. You can use it whether, you want to use single fire with a scope, or you can make this into a bad boy AS Val, close range, just absolutely murk someone up close and personal. Pretty cool. Pretty cool, right? It's an all-around weapon. But the second weapon that we got is a crossbow. Now, if they went ahead and added in this marksman rifle, the VSS/AS Val, into the game, along with a different gun, like an LMG or something, it would be understandable, because the AS Val could be 3 different types of weapons. You could turn it into a marksman rifle, you can have it as a normal, assault rifle version of an AS Val, or you can even make it up close and personal, almost work like an SMG. It could be 3 different categories. That's fantastic. But that doesn't make up for, having less weapons. Just because this one weapon can cross multiple different categories doesn't mean you shouldn't add more guns to the mix. If they added in another sniper, another LMG, or just made an AR or SMG fit into the game, then there would be no issues. Even a shotgun. I hate shotguns. They're so toxic, but I would have even taken a shotgun over a crossbow in this game. And yeah, it looks pretty funny. It looks pretty, trollish, meme-ish every once in a while, but that's it. That's it. It's not going to be something that I use on the regular. Obviously, the majority of my time, if I actually want to play the game legitimately and not piss off my teammates, is going to be using anything but the crossbow. Am I right or am I wrong? So why is that coming into the game? From the very beginning, there's no content in Battlefield 2042. People are craving. I mean, if you're going to tell us that we want weapons, they're not stupid. They know we want actual weapons. So why are we getting a crossbow? It makes no sense. And the AS Val is already in the game too, so it's not even like the AS Val is fresh. It's in Portal. The Val they could have literally just ported the Portal Val into All Out Warfare and just added a different weapon. And, it makes no sense. 8 months, they add in a gun that's already in Portal, a crossbow, and as a gadget, smoke grenade launcher. Yes, you heard that. We already have a smoke grenade. We already have that. That's already in the game. You can already throw smokes. The Scar already has an underbarrel that holds smokes. You can already have smokes come out of your gun. And now we have a gadget that shoots smokes. What is going on, guys? I feel like I'm going absolutely mental. I truly thought they understood how crucial this season was. I truly thought they understood that this was the most crucial season for them to make this game turn into something. Like I said, I respect the I know they're trying right now, but add anything. You have so many weapons probably just locked behind crap right now. Just put stuff into the game. You have 300 plus developers working on this title. You could definitely put more than 1 map and 2 weapons in a season that took 8 months. You could do more than that. I know it. Indie developers made out of 5 developer teams can put more content in their games than you can right now. And of course, they added another specialist to the game, which I don't think anybody in the community gives a crap about. They tried to give a little backstory for this specialist, but nobody cares. Literally nobody cares. They already flopped with the storyline. They already flopped with the backstory that was supposed to happen in Hazard Zone. They already flopped with their little, mini-series they were posting on YouTube. Everything flopped. Nobody gives a crap about anybody that's in this game right now. The only reason people care about the specialist is because they have an ability attached to them. So this specialist has basically, a guided rocket that you're allowed to use. You get 2 at a time, and this is why I hate the specialist system. This right here is why I hate the specialist system with all my heart. These rockets regenerate. Yes, I don't know why they think this is okay. Now, according to a bunch of content creators, they're not that crazy OP when it comes to infantry. But if you can get 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 people using these things at a time, and you get 2 of them each, and you just see them flying at you, it doesn't matter if the blast radius is crazy or not. If they hit you directly on, it's a one-shot, and if 2 or 3 of these smack around you at the same time, you're toast. You're not surviving. And the missile having to directly hit you for a one-shot kill is only required if you're full HP. So if you're hurt already, it will one-tap you. It'll just straight up one-tap you, and they recharge. You get an unlimited amount of these guided rockets. Now, this whole special, I'm not even going to talk about the pub stomping. I don't even want to think about how bad it's going to be when we're locked like on indoor maps, very tight quarter maps, and you just see rockets, like 5 of these suckers flying at your spawn every 5 seconds. Nah, I don't want to think about that right now. The main point of this is for vehicles, the vehicle spam of the game. It works. It does its job. It's going to be kind of annoying in the beginning. It's going to take some time to nerf up, but at the end of the day, it's going to be useful overall. But it's so pointless. It's so pointless. Bring back the class system. There's no reason to have a specialist with a special rocket in the game. That rocket that is given to that specialist could have been the gadget given to us this season. You all know that, right? Instead of having a smoke grenade launcher, we could have had a guided missile. Would have been 10 times better, but no, they have to have specialists in this game, right? They have to have specialists instead of the traditional class system, so of course they got to keep what they got going on here. And of course they added in the new stealth chopper into the game, which everybody keeps saying there's 2 new vehicles in the game. No, it's just one type of vehicle reskinned for each team, so it's basically just one vehicle for each side, right? But the stealth chopper is pretty cool. I gotta say, I gotta admit, it's decent, but again, not much content. They try to advertise it as a lot. They're trying to say, oh, you're getting multiple weapons, when in reality, we're getting an AS Val, which we already have in the game, and a crossbow, which I wouldn't even consider a weapon, and a gadget, which we already have multiple different forms of smoke. We don't need another form. And then they're saying we have multiple vehicles, when in reality, it's just one form of vehicle. You see what I'm saying here? They're trying to make it seem like there's a lot of content, when in reality, it's not. But of course, don't get me wrong, when it comes to the Battle Pass, though, they have so many different items. Hundreds of things that you can go between. And of course, they're going to have a loaded, packed store with probably items ranging from $10 all the way up to probably $20 to $30 bundles at a time. I guarantee it. And these stores and this Battle Pass is going to stay absolutely stocked for ages. But of course, the things that we have to pay for, they're going to go ahead and give us tons of content. But when it comes to what we need, the seasonal content, the maps, the weapons, all the free stuff, they're going to give us bare minimum. All I got to say is that Season 1 has flopped. It has flopped, and Battlefield 2042 as a whole is pretty much done. I will continue to cover this game, obviously. It's my channel. I enjoy covering FPS games. I cover everything between COD, Halo, to Battlefield, whatever I enjoy playing at the moment, I'm going to talk about. And kind of discussing the downfall of this game has been a little entertaining for me, and I think for a lot of you guys as well. So we'll probably continue to do so. But if you're looking at this video to see if you should go ahead and purchase this game, you're waiting for Season 1 to come out to get your final opinions on if it's worth it or not. No, it is not. They didn't give us absolute crap. Nothing. So, not just yet. But ladies and gentlemen, thanks so much for checking out this video. If you enjoyed it, make sure to leave a like button. If you hated it, leave a dislike. Also, if you're brand new, enjoy the content, don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification button. Also, you want to chat with us, tweets, do so have a Twitter and Discord, below the link down in the description. And also, you want to catch me live streams of video games, do over on Twitch. Link to that in the description as well. But guys, thanks so much for tuning in. See you on the next one. Peace out.